I first met Mzee in 1977 when he was a 60-year-old vice president and I was a 33-year young cardiologist. His secretary, Mrs. Smith, called to ask me if, when, and where I could see him. Yes, any time at Kenyatta National Hospital. And we began our 42-year relationship. At our first meeting, I was of course awed by Mzee's erect stature and commanding presence. Our relationship as doctor and patient warmed over 42 years with his deepening trust in me, our mutual respect, and growing friendship. During his presidency, when I would check him on a weekly at State House, he was always considerate of my time so that I could get back to my other patients without delay. After taking his interim history and examining him, he would invite me for a cup of tea. He always would say a silent prayer first as he held his cup. Then we would discuss our favorite subjects, the latest in medical developments, the Old Testament, and its application in today's world, international politics, and the state of Israel. Mzee was an exemplary patient, following my advice on medicine, diet, and lifestyle. For the record, as Gideon said yesterday, yes, Mzee loved his meat. He also enjoyed sharing a small glass of sweet, kosher sacramental wine from Israel with Sir Charles and Njonjo and myself, and maybe just a wee bit at bedtime. Dawa ya wazee. There was only one issue in which I could not sway him. That was his working too many hours. I even resorted to using the words from Exodus when Jethro advised his son-in-law Moses, "The things you are doing are not right. You will surely wear yourself out. Make it easy for yourself and let them share the burden." But this did not sway his work ethic, nor does it sway mine, much to my wife's chagrin. I traveled the world with Mzee, and among my other professional duties was to make sure we were not eating exotic animals, such as cats, snake, dog, nor drinking buffalo milk when we were in China. As a friend, he participated in my major life events, holding my firstborn son on his 8th day of life for his circumcision, and attending my marriage to Hannah. After his retirement, we shared many small dinners with dear friends at our home. Mzee was a devout, God-fearing Christian. And as a Jew and the head of the Jewish community of Kenya, our trips to Israel was always poignant for both of us. His love for Israel reflected in a decision that benefited both Kenya and Israel, such as the reestablishment of diplomatic relations and support in the UN. Israel helped Kenya with educational, agricultural, and infrastructure development, internal security, and even sending Israeli emergency response teams to some of our disasters.